The left-footer Ziyech and the right-footer James are playing on the right wing for Chelsea. Left foot cross from Ziyech. Right foot cross from James. Ziyech left foot again. James right foot again. How each one's movement made space for the other to cross. Hello everyone. Welcome to another video of Football Inspect. Chelsea and Tottenham shared a point with a goalless draw. The game looked more like a tactical battle. Come on, let's analyze. Chelsea started the match with the 4-3-3 formation. Their style of play was similar to that of the previous matches, but they were a bit more careful. Even though Tottenham's formation looked like a 4-2-3-1 on paper, they changed their shape according to the Chelsea attacks. While defending, they looked like a 5-3-2 formation where Sissoko moved to the back line and Kane moved to the midfield line. While they were on the attack, Kane stayed at the midfield line. This is one moment where Kane came too close to the defensive line. In the game, both teams were careful not to make any mistakes. Tottenham players defended very deep. At this moment, all 11 players of Tottenham are within the quarter length of the ground. As usual, Tottenham aimed only for counter-attacks. Chelsea tried to penetrate the defense, but it was hard while too many players are defending. Chelsea tried to create chances with some movements in the front. This is one of them. Thiago Silva found space in front of the defenders and passed the ball. At this time, Sissoko was not on the defensive line. Hence, Aurier had to mark Werner, leaving the space for Mount. Werner picked up Mount. This break created a Chelsea attack. Both teams were cautious not to concede any goals. Chelsea's right wing provided many crosses into the box. It is Hakim Ziyech and Reece James combination that produced many crosses. Ziyech is good with his left foot and James using his right. This left-right combination creates difficulty in blocking crosses. There are many scenarios in which they created space for one another. One of them begins with the run of Reece James through the flanks. Ziyech passes the ball to James. James crosses if he is ahead of the defenders. If not, he gives it back to Ziyech. Ziyech crosses using his left foot. Let us see some of the crosses from these matches. James is on the wings, dragging the defender towards him. Ziyech cut in and triggered a cross. Ziyech in the middle pulling two players towards him. It created space for James. Pass to James and cross. Mount and James were making the movements and Ziyech crosses. Ziyech running towards the post and James delivers the cross beating Reguilon. Like this, Ziyech and James used various tactics to deliver the cross to the box. Their left foot, right foot combination creates deadly crosses. These are extremely difficult for the defenders to mark. Now let's check the XG value of the match. XG indicates the chance quality of scoring a goal. Tottenham created some goal-scoring chances in the early part of the game. After that, it was all Chelsea. Chelsea was constantly creating goal-scoring opportunities. In the second half, Tottenham's XG increment is 0. In the end, XG suggests Chelsea should have scored 1 goal and Tottenham should have scored 0.2 goals. The overall XG indicates that Chelsea did not attack like their previous games. Finally, let's rank the players who started the game. None of the players were terrible in this game. Tammy Chilwell, Werner, and Zoma had a decent game. Mendy and Silva were solid in defense. The midfield trio, Mount, Jorginho, and Kante, were great. And as discussed on the right wing, James and Ziyech developed into a deadly duo. What do you think about the performance? Please leave your comments and subscribe for more.